Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Hello, welcome to Sloppy Joe's podcast. Welcome back. It is Tuesday and Dom is here. Hello, Dom.
Hi there.
How are you?
Yes.
Ethan's here.
Oh, hello everyone.
Hello.
Is it a new year yet?
Nope.
It's not a new year.
Year's Eve this is coming out.
Wow.
Oh, no Joe McGrath today. Why is that, Ethan?
He just never likes coming in anymore because he thinks he's too big time and he's always on the piss.
That's pretty much something nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He's sort of lost in the nether realm between Christmas and New Year. The way he put it to us was that he doesn't know what day it is between those two dates, so he can't really be expected to turn up for a podcast.
Yeah.
Which to me is fair. I mean, there's no way that's absolutely absurd, is there? How are you, Dom?
Yes.
I've asked you that twice and it's been yes both times. That's
Yes.
not a good sign, is it?
No.
No. We're going to.
I'm very angry.
Oh right, go on.
And I don't know why.
Okay.
I think, and it kind of gets exacerbated because my taxis have stopped now. So I was on the train the other day and I forgot how loathsome the general population is because I was on the train and I was waiting. You know, when it's busy train.
Busy train.
And I was in the corridor waiting to get off. I got up and a man behind me said, "Excuse me, can I just get past you? I've got a train to get." Mm-hmm. And I looked round and you can't move an inch.
No.
Why even say it? I don't understand why people... Excuse me, can I just get past you? Where are you going?
But weren't you already...
Where am I going?
You were getting off as well, weren't you?
I was waiting.
So
the doors hadn't opened. You know the situation I'm talking about, don't you? You get up, it's the train has pulled into the station. Yeah. It's stationary.
Yeah.
Very good. Is that where it comes from, stationary?
It might do.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Ethan, type in the word stationary etymology.
Or is that where station comes from? From stationary?
I think it's something to do
it's probably
with
from the Latin, isn't
just
it?
guess
pens and pencils.
Just guess, yep, love that. It's like the stationary box. So you're stationary, he's behind. So you're getting off as well?
Yes. Right. So I've got up from my chair. Everyone else has got up from their chair.
So it's the last stop? Yes. Everyone's getting off?
Yes.
Right.
They've all got their baggage down. We're waiting for the doors to open.
Yeah.
All I hear is, "Excuse me, can I get past you? I've got a train to get." My brain kind of...
What did you do? Did you move up? Did you squash to the side so you get past?
Where's he going?
He's got a train.
Does he want to get past me so he's...
He wants to get... in his dream world, Dom... He would be at the front of the queue at the doors when they open so he can sprint off. That's what he wants to happen.
But where do I go? Do I go under the table?
You should climb.
I climb into the overhead luggage rack?
You should say, give me a leg up to the overhead luggage bin. I'll lay like that. And ideally for him, everyone would be laid in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Don't worry, mate.
So he's got free.
Excuse me, everyone. Can everyone lie down on the floor so this guy can walk all over us and run out of the door? That's the only possible answer to that situation. What an absolute moron.
Did he get his train, do you think?
No.
No chance.
Arsehole. I hope he didn't.
Okay. I thought you were going to say something else.
Once got stored into a baggage compartment on a train.
By who?
Did someone think you were a ventriloquist dummy when you were asleep?
No,
Sat there with your little bow tie and a little rosy-cheeked grin.
No.
Fold him up, just pop his legs up to his chest and stuff him on the thing.
I was going to Wolverhampton and all the train was full to the brim and there was no space
full to the brum, do you mean?
Full to the brum.
Very good.
And it meant that there was nowhere to stand, so I had to get stored into a baggage compartment.
No. And the reason I'm saying no is because that isn't like the next step.
It had to be.
No, it's not.
Stop using the verb of "I was stored."
Yeah, stop saying stored like you are literally just a non-human, and stop saying had to, because they've never gone, the train's really full. Does anyone volunteer to be folded in half and used as a suitcase? But if that's never happened, Ethan.
If there's a suitcase next to me on a shelf, and I've been put up there...
Put up there by who? There you go, little fella. put you up like your kid on a wall.
Well, I couldn't reach you otherwise. It's
you
high
didn't.
up.
That isn't true.
Well, there was no space, so they're like, let's put you in there.
No, they didn't.
This is one of those stories of yours I actually don't believe.
It's true. I've got a photo.
No one put you in it.
I'll have a look for the photo.
Put the photo in.
Because it was when the day was when Newcastle drew 1-1 to Wolves, which happens every year. A couple of years ago at Molyneux, St Max would score a last minute winner, and I was stored in a train box. A train.
So you were just. So what were you in? You were in that bit where it's like from the ground to the ceiling, and it's separated halfway with a shelf, and there's suitcases above and below. Was you in that?
So, so like near the front door bit, it's 3 compartments, isn't it? Like a lower one, a middle one, top one. I was stored on the top one.
Stop saying
and
stored!
Pushed back to it.
Pushed all the way to the back, were you? Suitcases blocking you in.
I had a terrible...
Like you were trying to smuggle your way into the country.
I had a terrible trip coming up to Newcastle for the second time this Christmas holidays.
Is this a different one?
Were your mushrooms?
Oh no, but I was like sardines.
Really?
You ate sardines?
No, sorry, Tom. I was pushed so tight that we were stacked like sardines. It wasn't humane, and I was pushed so far away from my bags and stuff because I was letting people get on the train, and I got pushed to the other side where I didn't know where my bags were anymore. Horrible.
You'd be so bad in a riptide, wouldn't you? Oh, do you know
Is that the Vance Joyce song?
Yeah. Do you know there's like tide machines, there's wave machines at like a centre parks or something?
Yeah.
He would be like just rolling around just an inch off the ground.
In the undercurrent.
For hours and hours and days before they found
you
so
just reminded me of something. When I was on a train the other month and there was an announcement saying, at the next station, sorry, the doors will be locked because someone's locked themselves in the toilet and they refuse to pay, so we're going to have to get greater police to apprehend them.
Was this finally a task for the British Transport Police?
It was.
Oh my God, I didn't think they actually existed.
It was a see it, say it, sort it moment.
Can I just stop you there?
Yeah.
Because I've wanted to talk about this for a long time.
See it, say it, sorted.
Yes. Why is it that? Why? So, you know that if you see any unattended baggage, do let someone know. See it, say it, sorted. I always thought it was see it, say it, sort it. Why is it not?
Oh.
Someone's been paid for that slogan, probably handsomely.
Handsomely. Hand over fist. What did you think it was, Ethan?
I'm confused now, because I don't know what I thought. Because I always knew the saying, see it, say it, sort it. Can
we actually logically go through that phrase? So if you followed those steps, so I've seen something.
There's what right.
See it.
Let's start with what have we seen?
You've seen a man with a bomb.
Yeah,
man. Right. So it's so obvious that a man's got like one of those cartoon spherical black balls with a wick on it, and it's
with a burning fuse on it, and he's there like that.
So I've seen it. He doesn't want me to say it.
He doesn't want you to say it.
But I go...
Yeah.
So I say it. I say it. There's a man with a big bomb there.
Shit, keep your noise.
But how do I sort it?
Basically this, isn't it?
Yeah. See it, say it.
And then it's sorted then.
Then it's sorted.
Because then the British Transport Police, within 20 to 50 minutes, will stop at the next station, get from wherever they are. I've never seen...
What would they do, though? They're a bit limp. Following on from my story, so the train stopped. And
well, actually, sorry, just one last thing on this. I want to come back to your story, but we need to. So, there's no way if you see it, like, let's say it's a backpack by itself with a.
I'm running away
from it. Well, you're running away, but even if you rang them up, there's no way they don't just ring the police, the normal police.
So you got about five transport police coming over to this. They go over to the bomb and they look at it and go,
yeah.
Whoa.
This high-vis jacket in the lanyard that I've got isn't really going to defuse this bomb.
You know when they go, or you need to remove your luggage or it will be destroyed.
Yeah.
Where are they destroying a vaporizer?
I had my debit card destroyed. In the train station. I had mine destroyed. I left my credit card I was in a rush, and this was like chip and pin day, so 5-10 years ago. Put my card in, put the pin in, paid for my ticket, and just ran to the station. Didn't pull it back out of the machine.
Yes.
Rang them up, and they said the train station had closed. It was the last train. I had to ring them in the morning. They said because it's been, or it will have to be 24 hours by the time I could go get it. It will be destroyed. Everything that is left in the train station for 24 hours or more is destroyed.
It's destroyed.
So where do you think
they get the Death Star?
I think they probably just take it in the super drug and just pour loads of nail polish remover on anything. I don't, because where are they destroying stuff?
Rip and tear like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Rip and tear, and then in films when they get like that and then they throw it in someone's face. Maybe there's a job title called the Destroyer.
It does imply the existence of a destroyer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So back to the train.
Yes, and then the train halted. The transport police were outside with their truncheons and riot shields. No, they weren't.
What did they have?
I don't know. High-vis jacket and a scowling face.
Yeah.
And then they all came on. It's invariably women with short blonde hair who are middle-aged. And they got on, and then I was sat next to the toilet, and they kind of gave me a bit of a grimace like that. And then I got off the train, and they unlocked the toilet, and there was no one in there.
Oh, so, no, it's you!
So he'd obviously escaped at a previous station. I got off the train, and they were like, "Excuse me, wait a minute." I was like, "Yeah." They go, "Have you bought a ticket?" I go, "Yes. I've only just got on this train from the last stop. I'm not this weird man." Why have they singled me out, by the way?
Well, let's go through.
And then I said, I have bought a ticket. And then I walked down the station, and then they all ran after me and said, "Can you show us your ticket?"
Yeah.
So not only am I untrustworthy looking, but I'm untrustworthy in my response to their questions as well.
Yeah. Ethan, why do you think they? And I mean, go on, you just say why do you think they?
Why I believe it's okay that they checked.
Why am I untrustworthy?
Are you right? Because Ethan Sue is laughing.
Why do you think I'm untrustworthy?
Do you think they think that you have all the hallmarks of a bog goblin?
Yes, a boglin.
You there, bog goblin! Come back!
You there, boglin.
Boglin!
Stop that boglin!
And you're shuffling that as fast as you go.
He will never catch me!
You just reek of ammonia.
Oh.
Vapor just coming off.
Oh, yeah.
The boglin.
It looks like I've done something wrong.
Yeah.
And I probably have.
You probably have. But so if we're honest, was it you?
It wasn't me. I haven't dodged a fare. Dodging £4 is not worth it.
So that was. So were you getting off at?
Victoria, yeah.
Victoria. Because the only time I've ever been fined by the British Transport Police was on the way to visit you. Do you remember? Did I tell you?
Really?
Yeah. So I got off at your station. I won't say where it is.
They know where Stalybridge is.
Oh, I didn't know if you'd ever announced you lived in Stalybridge. So I got off at Stalybridge, and it was the same.
What did you say?
Pardon?
Stalybridge.
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 No, wait a minute. I don't even know now. Staley. I live in Stalybridge. Stalybridge? Stalybridge.
You think about that a bit more.
Okay, thanks. Stalybridge.
It's a Staley Bridge. Staley Bridge. I think the bridge bit is understood. I'm emphasising the Staley. You're emphasising the bridge.
I think the bridge is the most important part of Stalybridge.
No, because I think the Staley is what differentiates it from other bridges. Your Hebden Bridge.
That's true, okay.
Although I would say Hebden Bridge.
Exactly.
Who knows? So I got off there, and the reason I pulled the face before is because it was a middle-aged, short-haired blonde woman and she was on it. So what I'd done is, and this is the classic, my rail card had run out. It was straight after COVID. Remember we came to see
God's
it.
sake.
My rail card ran out during lockdown and was still automatically on my railway. It was the first train I'd taken since lockdown.
Okay, yeah.
Bought the ticket, and it bought it with a rail card because I hadn't taken which also doesn't make sense because you'd think it would know that my rail card had run out, but it didn't. So I said I bought it. And he went, "Oh yeah, here's my ticket. Showed it. You've got your rail card. Yep, here we go. There you go." That ran out in October. It's now like December or something. So it's a little bit out of date. But I was like, "Oh, it's my first train since lockdown. £80 fine that." I said, "Can I not just? Sorry, can I not? I'm really sorry. I didn't realise it had run out. Can I not just pay the difference or even buy a whole new ticket for a £5? No, £80. So I just gave it.
And that's not going to like a home for the disrepaired, you know. That's going to some conglomerate somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, Avanti. So I think I gave a false name and address on that occasion.
Good.
Which I've never done before. But I really
your
felt
name
like I
sounds like a false name, though.
That's true. Yeah, Joe Smith is the most. If you're a Boglin, I'm a false name Lynn.
Joe Smith.
Yeah, Joe Smith. So yeah, but I thought that's if that's what they're doing.
Yeah, they're dastardly.
They are dastardly.
They're dastardly.
Should we talk about your Christmas? Because me and Ethan spoke about our Christmases a little bit, but
have they?
We did a podcast the other day. That went out on
Friday.
Did you? Yeah, it was only a short one, so there's plenty to talk about. But yours was very exciting. You spent it in our nation's great capital, didn't you? London.
Yes.
Talk us through it.
I went down because my escort friend has gone to Singapore because her dad's dying of bowel cancer.
Oh.
And Merry Christmas. And I went down to flat sit for her in her flat because I thought I would get some reading and writing done, and I could go to shops and have a nice time, a nice time on my own, a nice pensive kind of reflective time.
Yeah. And London's one of the great cities in the world. If you're ever going to get work done and
I just took lots of gummies and stayed in bed and had like a lot of crises, and I cleaned a lot of sheets in the dryer.
It's not that.
I was watching the dryer for many hours a day.
Do you pop them in the washing machine first, or just straight to the dryer?
I put one in. I put a couple of sheets in the washer, but there wasn't any. The zone where you put the money was all boarded up, so I put the liquids in the wash. No, outside her door is a communal.
Okay.
What are they called? Laundrette little things. Not outside her flat complex. Outside her flat door.
So it's like in the corridor next to her flat. Oh, that's good.
And I was in there, and it's very much like one of those 1970s laundrettes with people in perms and stuff, but no one's in there apart from me watching the dryer go by. And I put all the sheets in the washer, and then I watched that go around for an hour, and then...
Watched it? You didn't leave it and come back?
No, and then I took them out and put them in the dryer and watched that for 2 hours. And the kind of motion and the heat coming off it made me feel something for a while. And then getting the sheets out, it felt quite hot and warm. And I quite like that.
Do you know, before we were... Humans is pushing it. Do you know before we were mammal, and we were sort of... We weren't quite single-celled, but we were very basic multicellular organisms. That would potentially have like a patch of cells that could detect heat. That would eventually maybe turn into an eye.
I feel like I'm that.
You've regressed to a gel.
Yeah.
A gel-like
I feel like
organism.
I genuinely feel like I've done something to my brain. Very damaging.
Could it be all those gummies?
It could have been the 10 years of alcohol abuse.
That'll do.
I believe that could be it. I think I've I've done myself in, so to speak. But I read through some of my emails from 20 years ago yesterday because I haven't deleted any emails in my Hotmail account, so I've got about 50,000 emails. And I'm just moaning about the same shit I was back then as I am now.
But humanity's been moaning about the same shit that you are for dozens of thousands of years.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I ordered some chicken and things. I got it at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I was walking around Sloane Square, and I was walking around Soho. And I listened to a preacher for a long time in Soho on a Saturday night. And he was talking about how the devil is around every corner waiting to devour you. And I went to church in Soho, in a Catholic church, and I prayed a little bit. Then I met my friend Gabriel.
Angel Gabriel! He came down from the prayer.
Wow. Not my friend Gabriel, but
I thought the prayer
Fabian's brother.
Induced him.
And gave me one of his poems that he wrote, because he's been doing a PhD at Oxford in poetry for 7 years. And his poem's called Null Arbor, and it's about this place in Australia where the trees don't grow. And it starts... A belt of salmon gums east of Xanthus. Isn't that great? He won an Oxford Prize for that.
Did he? I mean, he's been there 7 years. You'd think so at that point, wouldn't you?
Yeah, true. But he's gone back to Australia for a month.
So you pray. You became religious for the day.
I think I'm having a spiritual, not apocalypse.
What's the opposite of that?
Well, I'm having a spiritual apocalypse first,
Right.
and I'm hoping that
Yes.
clean the slate.
You and the Balrog are both falling through
absolutely.
the caves of Moria.
Yeah.
So you're kind of entering hell, as it were.
Yes.
Hoping you come out as sort of Dommy the Light.
Yes, I haven't smote his corpse on the mountainside yet. I haven't done that.
But you're feeling.
But I keep walking into churches and looking at Mary and.
Well, if you think you did your little mini pilgrimage, your one-day pilgrimage.
Exactly, it's all coming together,
Stayed
Joe.
in the church there.
I believe. I'd like to believe that my slate's been wiped clean, so I'm able to be a vessel for the Holy Spirit.
That sounds nice. How does that sound to you as a week? I could imagine you sitting and watching a washer and then a dryer for 4 hours.
Oh yeah, well, I quite like warmth, so I can understand why you might think that, Joe. But aside from that, becoming a vessel for the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
I was in my younger days. Sorry, no.
Freudian slip there.
Yeah, that's
Catholic school.
Oh no, it was. Sorry, it was a Christian
Too
school.
much information, Ethan. And also, like I said, there is a hotline you can call for. I know he's been struck off now, but they're still listening to people's stories.
Oh well.
What was his name again, Mr.?
No, there was no.
Oh.
Were you molested?
No, no. That I think that was just a little. No, no, definitely not.
Go on, carry on.
Oh, but what I was saying was I was having a bit of a debrief with my friends the other day about Christian school and just how I think that really took advantage of a real timid boy, an anxious boy who just opened up his not legs, sorry,
arse,
heart,
Mouth.
No, Dom.
Well,
I said was worse. Sorry. Go on.
To just get pummeled by the Holy Spirit.
Fuck off.
But,
do you actually think that though? Obviously,
I believed it made me a very anxious man. And I remember there was one night where I stopped believing in it because I was so OCD as fuck. I had to 12. I can't talk. I had to pray at 12 o'clock on midnight. I convinced myself, a family member will be struck down.
Fudge.
And it just got in my head. And then I remember there was one night where I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do it today because I'm not happy with all of this shite. And then I refused to.
You turned your back on the Lord.
Yeah, but and years later, my granddad died, so I'm unsure if that's
how many
related.
years?
12.
Couple of years.
Not bad.
Uh-huh.
Couple of years. I mean, if you think about it, if the waiting times on the NHS or whatever they are, God's waiting times got to be. So you didn't pray that night, and he went, Granddad, and he put that on the bottom of his to-do list. Probably takes about 2 years to get through all the shit he's got to deal with. So maybe he did. Maybe that was true.
Do you want to know about my Christmas Day?
Yeah. Have we not talked about this, you and I?
No, we talked about what was going to happen on the Christmas Day.
Did we speak before Christmas?
Before, it was the 23rd it went out.
Apologies, we've not had Christmas Day chat.
No.
Oh, let's hear yours then. So what did you do on actual Christmas Day? Very quickly, sorry. We'll go around the table.
Nothing.
Great. Ethan.
I woke up and...
Who's in the house? Where are you?
I'm in bed at this stage. I get out of bed at around 10 o'clock and it's like, shit, I need to do me rapping.
Rapping on Christmas Day at 10.
At 10 a.m. Also, by the way, when I said, who's in the house, you ignore that fine. When I said, where are you? I knew you were in bed.
Oh, yeah.
I meant, what part of the country are you?
Newcastle.
In your mum's house?
Mum's house.
Okay.
Is it your mum's bed then?
You, your mum, your stepdad are all in bed and you need to start rapping.
Why? Oh, we're sorry. No,
separate beds.
Sorry, separate beds.
Yep.
And I get out and I go...
10 a.m., by the way. There's no one up at this house. Why are you getting up at 10 a.m.?
Well, my mum was off to go collect Gran, but lo and behold...
Collect her like she's at an impost locker somewhere.
Well, she was ill,
Ah.
out of action.
Sorry.
Out of action, Gran.
Out of action, out of Africa.
The Home says she's not allowed out. She's stuck in because there's
The Home Secretary.
Oh, sorry, Tom. The head of the old people's home said there's contamination in this home. She shall not leave.
Oh no.
So she was all just closed up, put a tape round her, lock the door.
Put a bit of police tape around
Yeah,
her.
she wasn't allowed out. So we had neighbours round. Do you remember me saying that?
Oh yeah, you said they'd never been around before.
I've never met them, Derek and Linda.
Lovely.
And it turns out, when I was talking to them, when they came in, my mum was going, so when was the last time we're seniors and you used to come round? And they were like, oh, it must have been like 18 months ago. So we're not as close to them as my mum was making out. Just my mum bumped into Linda on a dog walk.
So are they bang next door? Like literally like adjoining walls next door?
No.
Where do they live?
They're just across the road.
Right.
It's bizarre, but anyway, I must say, so they came in and they tried to enforce games upon us.
Is it just the 5 of you then?
So Derek, Linda, Mum, John, Ethan. 5 of us. And we sat round the dinner table, we did a little game where Linda was like, I bloody love a game. So she wrapped up all these nonsense objects, passed them round, and for 11 minutes you have to keep rolling a 1 or a 6 on the dice. And then if you get a 1 and a 6 and you keep accumulating the presents and the timer runs out, you get to keep the presents you got. I got 4.
Wow.
So isn't that past the parcel?
Well, in a way, close to.
It's a tweak on past the parcel.
I won face wash. I won nail varnish. I won football. And I won, I think a box. But
box!
It was
a box!
It was like a little...
What are you, a fucking Victorian boy who's just got the box left from a croissant that someone had 2 years ago? What do you mean a box?
It was just a little like black box, not like you'd want to get in the plane.
What?
Not like a black box you get in the plane.
No, not one of them.
Just I think it was a box.
A box?
So you can store things.
No, I know what boxes are used for, but they're not really gifts typically, are they? Usually, I tell you what normally people get for gifts, the thing that goes in the box. That's usually a gift. Box dwelling objects. Not a box.
My mum was gifted Punch and Judy by my stepdad. The puppets.
I almost thought you were going to say your mum was gifted a punch by your stepdad.
No. He wasn't allowed on the Stella on Christmas. Oof.
That's not fun.
Like, proper little Punch and Judy.
Like old school wooden.
Handmade.
Who made them?
A woman.
Are they old? Or
Why?
Are they new?
What? Why?
She
Why would you
loves
gift?
puppets.
Yeah, fair.
Why?
No, she loves puppets.
She
though.
just bloody loves. She's passionate about puppets.
Punch and Judy as well is a
passionate
really
about
like. It's a bit of a rough one, isn't it? Domestic abuse and that.
You can even buy the sausage maker and the other people in there. She does them all. But proper Punch and Judy look great. And
Did she ever play with them?
no, I think she hangs them up.
Hangs them?
Yeah, from the tree in the garden, and then whips them.
Just
Hits them with
lynched
stick.
in the garden. You
Yeah.
come round and there's just these dolls with ropes around their neck on the tree.
And they got loads of BB gun holes in them where John shot them from the top window.
Well, we got a weird Czech Republic puppet that hangs in the dining room. It's horrible. He just stares at you whilst you.
Is your house like that Japanese suicide forest?
Oh my god! No, it's nothing like that.
But miniature and wooden. That's absolutely crazy. So John got your mum some Punch and Judy. What did your mum get John?
I can't remember.
Great. What did you get? Right, so also, you didn't get John a 60th birthday present this year, I remember that.
Yeah.
So you've almost got like double prezzies to get him for Christmas to make up for it. What did you get him?
Got him a Northern Lights jigsaw puzzle because it's impossibly hard because it's just lights in the air. Do you know what I mean? You can't, there's no shapes.
Yeah. It's so hard it's not fun, that probably, isn't it?
Yeah, I also
Where
got...
did you get that from?
Jigsaw shop.
That's like getting a photograph of the middle of the ocean as a jigsaw
It's
puzzle.
horrendous. That's a punishment.
It's virtually impossible. I didn't even think about it when I bought it. I just thought it looked quite
just
nice. The
called-
greens.
This jigsaw puzzle is just called blue.
Yeah.
And it's the single coloured blue sliced into a million pieces.
You might
it's
as
basically
well.
like shattering a mirror and reassembling.
Yeah, you might as well.
That's what you fucking got,
You might as
John.
well drop a glass on the floor and try and glue it back together again.
So I smashed a glass on the floor as hard as I possibly could, put it in a dustpan and brush and poured it on John's lap. There you go, a billion-piece jigsaw puzzle. Have a go at that, mate. Christ.
I don't know if you'll give it a go.
I hope he done. So you got him that?
I got
Which
him
was what, $6.99?
No, it was at least 18 quid.
Was it?
I got him a little glass from Christiana in Copenhagen because he liked it when he went there.
That's nice.
So I got him a glass. And I got him Private Eye, the Ian Hislop book. And I give him 50 quid to spend at the Bamborough Potted Lobster, which is a lovely restaurant.
That sounds nice. That's pretty good. You can't argue with that. He's nudging 100 quid there. What did you get gifts-wise?
Nothing. I got those little characters from your girlfriend, which was
Her and I.
From Lizzie.
And I. Some little Lego characters from
She
favourite
probably
TV show.
thought about it.
We both thought about it equally.
No,
and we
that's
both
a
went,
lie.
I've got an idea. And we both said that at the same time. And then we went 3, 2, 1. And then we went... Bah, bah, bah.
No, I don't believe that's the case.
Okay.
Thank you, Lizzie.
Yeah, thank you, Lizzie.
And that's it.
Is that all you got?
My mum got me a avocado hoodie. The previous one had to be thrown out because it was so stained.
From what?
Many things. Curries, semen, obviously, coffee.
Can you not wash out semen?
Yeah.
You can, yeah, but
You
the
don't.
kind of ghost of it remains.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's still always a little bit of life in it.
the build up. The build
Yeah,
up's
but isn't
there.
yours like chlorophyll?
Yeah, but you know it's been there. It's been sullied. You know, in a house that a murder's taken place there.
You can just feel it.
Can I ask you
No.
a question? How do you
No, don't ask this.
I wanna ask us. How do you like clean up after such an act? Do you?
I just wipe it off with my hand.
With your hand?
Yeah.
Like a bear.
No, you don't.
Well, I don't produce any kind of
God. I'm glad
what's
this
it
is
called?
32
We've
minutes in.
had this discussion quite a lot.
No, we've not said how you've cleaned
I just
it up.
produce water. So it's essentially like getting a bit
So
of
did your
piss
when
on
your mum
myself.
when your mum got you this new hoodie?
Yeah.
Did she know she was getting it you because the last one was all cummy and it had to be thrown away?
No, she got it because I really love that hoodie.
But she binned it, didn't she? I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
She saw it and just thought, this isn't even cloth anymore.
Yeah.
This is crust.
It was pretty revolting.
This is
But it was very warm.
the physical manifestation of my son's
let me-
unwellness.
Yeah, but let me put it out there. It was frequently washed, but it had been through stuff. It was like
Emotionally.
it was like a Vietnam War veteran. You know, he might have a nice house and clothes, and look all right on the outside, but he's deeply troubled.
Can I ask a question?
Can't clean in there very well.
No,
Do you know the people who use a sock? Is the sock on throughout?
I think it is, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
I've
think
always
it is.
thought that would be quite
It's like
uncomfortable.
a ghost puppet, I think.
I guess so.
The sock
I guess
puppet.
if you feel your shaft through the fabric, it feels almost like, I don't know, something exotic.
Or maybe like a sausage roll and a bit of cling film that you've got for lunch. Something like that. What did you get presents-wise, Ethan?
I got a new living room.
Did you open the door to your dad's living room and go, this is different? Yeah, it's yours. All you're going to do is pack it away, take it. What do you mean you got a new living room?
I couldn't even keep into that delivery there. I did. I got. So all. I didn't tell you this, I don't think. But
You haven't told me this.
do you know? So in my flat, I've got my grandparents' sort of furniture.
It's their three-piece suite you had, wasn't it?
Yes, and that included the pulley chair.
The pulley chair, yes.
Which, for those who can't remember, the pulley chair is the chair which my grandma had cancer treatment on, and when my granddad eventually died from cancer and had his treatment on there as well. So it's the pulley chair.
Do you think you'll continue that tradition?
Well, I avoided to sit on the pulley chair because it freaked me out.
Much like your avocado hoodie, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Both things, yes, in reality, in physics, they're still what they were.
Yeah.
There's so many layers beneath reality that make them unusable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carry on. So you had the pulley chair, you had the grandma three-piece suite, didn't you?
So what happened was, my mum was like saying to us, "Oh, you know what? That furniture doesn't really work in your house, but I quite like it. So how about you have our stuff, some of our stuff."
Our stuff?
Sorry.
What's that?
Some of her living room stuff, which included the cuddle chair, my favourite spot.
Is that where you'd gran and dan? Who's cuddled on the chair? Because if it's not you, it's sex.
Well, no, it's not.
It is.
That's never happened on that.
Why is it called the cuddle chair?
Because it's, I think that's what they call them. It's a big circular chair that spins 360.
The shag bed. That's a sex bed. That's a love bed.
It's not a love bed.
They're called a love seat, and they're designed to have sex on.
Not designed to have sex.
Yes, they are.
Is that what they spin
I'm not
around?
even joking. Drag the Chrome onto this screen and Google love seat.
Love seat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Chair.
I don't know if I want to.
Is every piece of furniture in
Let's
your house
see. I want to see what comes up.
I am.
got a purpose?
Cuddle chair.
Love seat. Right, I'm putting this across.
Images.
Images.
Is it like that?
No.
That one top right.
It's circular.
There you go. Look, those two people.
Oh yeah, it's that. Yeah, it's that.
That is quite a nice chair. But it's a love seat, not a cuddle chair.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, it is that one. It's that one there. It's called the love seat.
Well, it's
Cuddle chair.
It's.
So, here's your options. Ethan James, do you want in your flat the chair that your grandparents died in, or the chair that your mum shags in?
No, she doesn't. She's never done that on the cuddle chair.
How do you know? Does she speak to you about these things?
She wouldn't have
Has
dared.
it got an avocado on it?
No. No, it's just. Anyway.
Sorry.
So, I got the cuddle chair, and then the other sofa wouldn't fit. So she spent £100 on the sofa in the Facebook Marketplace that matches it. So I've got a new living room, and I've got my grandparents' little marble piece.
Where do these things keep coming from your grandparents? Aren't they dead?
They're in storage. Grand's alive.
parents?
She's in storage as well at the old people's home. But yeah, we get like the little marble pieces and that.
He's essentially right.
That's very good.
It is essentially just put them in storage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let someone else look after it.
Yeah. My granddad's in storage in his own home. We found a little hole in his shed where he pisses in.
Are you sure he's pissing what he does through that hole?
Sorry.
Is it a glory hole?
No, it's a hole in the floorboards, and my mum's come to the conclusion that it smells so much of ammonia that he must be pissing in there.
What do you mean? So, in the floor of the shed
Yeah.
is like a hole that just leads to the actual floor, that much below it?
Yeah, I guess so.
And
She
he's
showed me a picture.
leaving his house, going to the shed, having a piss and going back in?
Yeah.
Like an outside
Well, he
toilet?
has Alzheimer's.
Do you think here's a question.
Yeah,
Did he have an outside toilet growing up?
probably.
Maybe it's
There
like...
you go.
There you go.
Mystery solved. But I'm sure
it's
my
not
mum's
a
trying to
good
kill him with like really
Kindness?
fatty foods.
So-
Because his freezer's full of Molly's cheesecake and like onion barges. Not just stuff like he's got lots of white bread in the house to make sandwiches.
Yeah.
It's stuff like
Very rich.
like eclairs
Yeah,
and
foie gras. There's so much rich food in there.
steak.
Yeah, why is there so many brulees in this fridge?
No, really, you should see. It's like cream buns. And it's essentially the confectionery selection at Greg's in his
Oh, dear.
fridge. Yeah,
I mean, he's probably enjoying his time.
yeah. He's on Guinnesses now as well.
Bless.
Yeah, but he's got told you, haven't he? He's got this parrot that sounds like his dead ex-wife, and it laughs like she does. It goes ha 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 ha.
Someone needs to take that parrot off him, I think.
Yeah, so every time he does something Alzheimer-y, it laughs. So it's just this combination of him like dancing about and the parrot is going. It's this weird kind of miasma of cruelty and terror.
Or imagine living next to him and through the wall you can hear his wife laughing.
Yeah.
So she's alive.
Yeah.
If you lived next door.
Yeah.
And then you chat to someone. No, she's been dead for 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
That you would think that house was haunted, wouldn't you?
Yeah, essentially, that parrot is essentially haunted by her ghost. It's possessed by her ghost, that parrot. It really is. He goes, Phil! 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 Yeah.
Can you beat that, Ethan?
What, can I beat that? A parrot?
Yeah, I mean, it felt for a minute like you were doing a sort of trauma off between the two.
All right, sorry, yeah. No, I think the poorly chairs as much as I could pick it. Yeah, Gran couldn't come round for Christmas Day. And
That's a bit sad, isn't it? Did you go see it, or could you not even do that?
No, I wasn't allowed.
What was the contamination?
Oh, I can't say. What's cholera? What is cholera?
That's absolute bullshit.
What
cholera. It's like 1890s disease that's been wiped out, isn't
It's very
it?
much it's a very pre-World War I illness, that. Or
Cholera?
Maybe that kind of gap between the two world
There's a
wars.
novel called Love in the Time of Cholera,
Yeah,
which kind of predisposes that it's the past.
Yeah, but it's
You can
old
still
people.
get it. Oh, so they brought it with them sort of evacuee style. So,
Right.
so there was an out... I don't know, I'm laughing at this. There was an outbreak of cholera at your grand's nursing home, so she couldn't leave.
Well, I don't know if it is cholera now.
You've said it!
But it felt...
It felt like cholera.
Well, I don't know why I was thinking cholera.
If it looks like cholera, it smells like cholera, it's probably cholera.
It definitely
cholera.
smelled like cholera.
Cholera flour cheese.
Oh,
You had that-
God.
did you have that in your Christmas dinner?
I'm not cauliflower man.
Okay.
The great meats, though.
Talk to me about the meats.
Belly pork.
Your favourite meat, I would guess.
The greatest of the meats. Arguably the tastiest of
I
the
think
meats.
I
it's
agree
probably got
with
the most
that.
flavour.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that,
As
definitely.
in the greatest.
I had a T-bone steak yesterday. It was pretty good.
Where was that from?
It's like,
Oh, yeah. Keep going there.
it's very good.
So you had belly pork.
Lamb.
All the flavours and meats here.
Yeah, but my mum likes it almost charcoaled. She loves burning the lamb. So we did it her style. But let me tell you, Derek and Linda, well, Derek said he would have paid for this, and this is one of the best Christmases he's ever had.
Why were they invited round?
Because we don't have much atmosphere, so we needed it from somewhere else.
Why didn't you invite me round?
Aren't there like step siblings knocking about and stuff?
Oh, they don't come on Christmas
Couldn't
Day.
have I come round? Your mum likes me.
She does like you.
I would have liked to be there.
Yeah, but I think the point was we needed some more chirpiness because we're already down in the dumps.
Yeah, I wouldn't have added that.
Yeah. To that household, you would essentially be the piss hole in the floor, wouldn't you?
I would have really brought down that household. I've always thought my best ever possibility of a career would be a private hire to ruin people's kind of joyous occasions.
Yeah, I could
I
see
would
that.
love to do that. Like as a kind of...
Grinch.
A
Yes,
Grinch?
a Grinch.
A year-round Grinch.
Yes, a professional Grinch
I like
that
this.
you could kind of slot into weddings and funerals and stuff and
Don't need him at funeral.
children's birthdays.
Imagine
Just
if you,
kind of ruin it a little bit.
Imagine,
you know what I mean?
Imagine you booked Dom at a funeral. and then everyone's even going, you know what? He really brought the mood down. Imagine you're more
Yeah,
sad than the dead
exactly.
relative.
Yeah, because I'd just be sat there. Because I'd wear something totally inappropriate.
Like the person's clothes.
Yeah,
Or-
I'd be in the
like
coffin.
The person's skin.
No,
God.
I'd be sighing a lot like this, going.
Like when people do speeches, you just do
It's
that.
like, and I'd whisper to people, "I think he needs to speak up a little bit." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just really,
Just making you...
just drop in little seeds of
Yeah.
complaints every now and again. I hope the buffet is good because this is terrible.
Yeah. After the first speech, you go,
I could have done
no one
that.
dares mention it.
Yep.
Mention what? Who knows? And then after the next speech.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess we're just not talking about
Exactly.
it. Stuff like that.
I'd love
Get
to
a
be
rumour
that person.
going.
Yeah, I could really bring down a wedding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's too easy.
Really.
That's
bring
meat
it up.
and drink for
Oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's my bread and butter. That.
Yeah, it is. I think you could... Well,
Go on, say
no, I
it.
can't say
Please say it.
it. No.
Christening, I go down like a house of How's it go?
Yeah, when you swim up the font when they're being dipped in and you pick the baby up.
You can dunk that baby as much as you fucking like. It's not going to heaven.
Yeah. Oh, harsh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hold it down.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Keep it under. Do it a favour.
No, don't say that. Yeah, that would really ruin things.
Yeah.
I think you got maybe that could be a thing.
I think so.
I think in the sort of social media world, people
That
find
would go down
humour in that.
really well.
Do you know the what's it called? The Karen Cafe, or whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Randomly call you.
It would be a very
fat
good
little
program,
bitch.
I think. It's a very good premise for like a show or, like afterlifey kind of thing.
Yeah, I think you could do that.
Right. That's that then.
You were going to ask me how my Christmas was?
It was alright, yeah.
Fucking hell! Look at this.
Was it
Absolute
nice?
state of you two. I've sat here
guess.
for 45 minutes asking question after question about you two.
Wait a minute.
Can't even get a what did you fucking get?
Did you have that little jelly salad piece?
Yeah, I had Jello salad.
Did you have a lovely, lovely time?
It was honestly one of the best Christmases we've ever had.
That's really cool.
No one fell out. No one had any bad things.
Do they usually fall out?
No, but sometimes there's a little atmosphere around will the taters match the turkey.
The only bad possibility in your Christmas is the possibility that the potatoes might be a bit not as good as they usually are.
Well, because his dad's cooked up a new recipe.
I want to smash my teeth out.
Well, you got to watch that washer dryer all day. That's not bad, is it? There's probably 2,000 or 3,000 people in the world who had a worse Christmas.
In fact, can I come to your Christmas next year and bring it down a tiny little bit for the sake of humanity? I think I need to balance. I need to put things in balance a little bit.
I got some nice presents. Got some. You interested?
No, but I'll say yes.
Oh, okay. I got my best present probably was a meat thermometer, which is.
That's cheered me up.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good present.
You'd like one of those. They're really good.
It's useful.
Yeah, because when you're cooking chicken, do you do it, Ethan, where you just overcook it to make sure it's cooked?
I only put it in a George Foreman, but I don't have a George Foreman anymore. So I've not cooked chicken in 6-7 months.
Have you cooked any meat in that time?
Fish?
No, less risky. Any of the risky meats? Have you ever cooked a sausage, a chicken,
Nope.
any sort of pork?
Just fish.
Or,
In
really?
the last 6-7 months, yeah.
Oh, God.
Just
That was the best present.
No,
As
that
in
was,
utility, or
that was a really good one. In terms of utility, because now I can cook my chicken breast to perfection. 72.5
Let me
degrees.
guess a really thoughtful present that you would have got. What would it get you to be very? I'm Lizzie, and I'm very thoughtful. I'm lovely. I've got money to get you something, and I'll spend it. You've got the coffee thing. You don't need more of that.
Coffee stuff.
Do you like posh sausages?
Clothes, maybe. An experience. I reckon you've been bought an experience.
Very nice, Dom.
Yeah.
A two evening stay in the Welsh coast next to the Machynlleth Comedy Festival to go and watch a podcast I really like live.
That's nice.
That's nice, isn't
What
it?
podcast?
It's got 3 Bean Salad podcast. It's called
What?
3 Bean Salad.
What's that about?
Just 3 guys chatting.
About salad and that?
Yeah, sometimes. So we're going to go there. That is thoughtful, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Do you wanna
I
come?
think that's thoughtful.
Did you say, do you want to come?
I did, but I said it because there was a bit of a gap.
Don't. What did I discuss with you before we did this podcast specifically?
Huh?
What did I discuss with you?
You said
I'm
it's not
sick.
rejection you don't like, it's people pulling the rug out from under you.
Yes.
Leading you down the garden path, as it
Yes,
were.
and suggesting things.
So me saying, do you want to come, was
Was a hollow suggestion.
indigestion. No, do you want... I'm not saying you can. I'm asking if you'd like to.
No, I wouldn't actually.
I actually
like to
didn't
go.
think you would want to come. So that's perfect. We do need to plan something, though, soon. We should have a little Christmas get-together. We haven't had a Christmas night out, have we?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh, we
Well,
said
I'll
we'd
leave
do
it.
ours.
I'll leave it in your corner.
My beautiful corner.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get me, you, Joe will be back on next week, and all the 4 of us will all go out and have a little Christmas dinner together.
I can't think of anything I'd rather do.
Oh, lovely. Right, thank you, everyone. Happy New Year for tomorrow. What's your plans for New Year's Eve?
As much as I moan about everything, someone invited me to their New Year's in London, but I'm not going because I need to do work for uni.
Can't wait a day. Ethan, what are you up to New Year's Eve?
I might go for a drink.
By your...
Well, who on New Year's Eve, anyone can be your friend.
Apart from me, you've not invited me.
I've got nothing to invite you to.
No, it doesn't matter. Invite Wob.
You're also,
I'll go with
also
Rob.
busy. You literally just said, why would he invite you now?
No, I'm not busy.
You just said you can't go out.
No, I'm not. No, I didn't say that. I said I'm not busy at all.
Oh.
And I won't be doing work for uni. But
So why
I'm
don't you
not
go to
going
London then?
because I'll be stressed about the work for uni. So I won't be able to enjoy anything that I'll be doing. So I need to stay in bed, not doing uni work, but I need to be in the vicinity to know that I could be doing uni work.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I know the feeling exactly. I need to be around the thing I'm not doing, not far away from the thing I'm not doing.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
I did that for about 15 years at school.
Yeah, I've done that for 33 years.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for joining us at home. Hope, like I said, Joe will be back next week. I'm glad you had an amazing Christmas, both of you.
Yeah, it was class.
Yeah, life just keeps providing me with really, really edifying and beautifying experiences. I can't wait for what the next 10 years is going to hold.
You got a poem?
Nope.
Bye, everyone. Wave, Ethan. Wave, Dom.
Oh, happy New Year.
Very nice.
We'll see you, hopefully, if we survive the night in
We will do.
2025.
Bye.